Emotional connections and the lover archetype. Carl Jung explains, imagine waking up every day with a deep craving for connection, passion, and meaning, but never fully understanding why you feel that way. What if I told you that this yearning is actually a powerful force driving your every decision, relationship, and creative endeavor? Today, we're uncovering the secret force behind all of it, the lover archetype. It's influencing your relationships, your passions, and even how you see yourself, whether you realize it or not. Stick with me because what you're about to learn could change the way you live, love, and grow forever. The concept of the lover archetype, as developed by Carl Jung, is one of the most fascinating and transformative aspects of human psychology. In today's world, where instant gratification and external validation are more accessible than ever, it's easy to overlook how deeply this archetype influences us. The lover isn't just someone you see in romantic relationships. It's a core part of your psyche that shapes your daily behavior, emotional connections, and even the way you approach challenges in life. We're going to dive deep into how the lover archetype controls our day-to-day lives in modern society and how understanding it can help us navigate our emotions, relationships, and personal growth. Understanding the lover archetype. The lover archetype is one of the 12 primary archetypes identified by Carl Jung. It represents deep emotional connection, passion, and the quest for union, both with ourselves and others. At its core, the lover is about experiencing life to the fullest, embracing passion, intimacy, and the beauty of the human experience. It's an archetype tied to emotions, creativity, and connection, pushing us to seek out relationships, experiences, and activities that bring us closer to understanding who we are. The lover archetype is not confined to romantic love alone, although many people associate it with love and intimacy. It also includes our relationships with nature, art, and even ourselves. Think about it. How many times have you felt connected to a beautiful piece of music, art, or the natural world? That's the lover archetype at work, guiding you to form deep emotional bonds that nourish your soul. You might not realize it, but the lover archetype is active in your life every single day. It influences the way you connect with others, how you express love, and even how you express your creativity. Let's break down a few key areas of your life where the lover archetype has a profound impact. Romantic relationships. The lover archetype governs how we approach love and romance. It's the driving force behind our desire to connect with others on a deep, intimate level. But it's not always smooth sailing. In our modern world, we often look for love to fill the voids in our lives, seeking external validation from our partners. The lover archetype teaches us to cultivate true emotional intimacy and embrace vulnerability in relationships, which can lead to more fulfilling connections. Friendships and social bonds. While romantic love gets the spotlight, the lover archetype is also present in friendships. It's the emotional connection we seek with our friends, the joy of shared experiences, and the deep sense of understanding and empathy that binds us together. In today's fast-paced digital age, it's easy to forget the importance of nurturing real connections with people who truly understand us. But the lover archetype reminds us that genuine friendship requires emotional depth and mutual care, self-love and personal growth. Self-love is not just about feeling good about ourselves or engaging in self-care routines. It's about accepting our flaws, vulnerabilities, and strengths. The lover archetype plays a significant role in our journey towards self-acceptance. When we embrace the lover within, we begin to appreciate who we are at our core. This deep sense of self-love is the foundation for all other relationships, and it's vital in today's society where social media often encourages unrealistic standards of beauty and success. Creativity and passion. The lover archetype also manifests in our creative expressions. Whether you're an artist, writer, musician, or simply someone who enjoys pursuing hobbies, the lover archetype fuels our passion for creation. It pushes us to dive into what excites us and express our innermost feelings through our work. This connection to creativity isn't just about artistic output. It's a vital part of personal growth and emotional well-being. Society's influence on the lover archetype. In modern society, we are constantly bombarded with messages about love, beauty, and passion. From social media influencers showing off their perfect relationships to advertisements selling products designed to make us feel more attractive, the lover archetype is everywhere. While these influences can sometimes distort our perceptions of love, they also show just how much the lover archetype drives our desires and behaviors. While the lover archetype has many positive qualities, there is also a darker side to it, the shadow self. Jungian psychology teaches us that the shadow consists of the parts of ourselves that we repress or deny. In the case of the lover archetype, the shadow can manifest in unhealthy relationships, emotional manipulation, and an excessive need for validation. For example, some individuals may become overly dependent on others for emotional fulfillment. This can lead to codependency, where one person's sense of self-worth is entirely reliant on their partner's approval or affection. Similarly, the lover archetype can fuel narcissistic tendencies, where someone becomes obsessed with their own image of love and fails to connect with others in a meaningful way. The shadow side of the lover archetype can also create toxic patterns in relationships, where one person seeks to control or manipulate the other emotionally. In this case, love is used as a means of power rather than genuine connection. Recognizing and understanding the shadow side is crucial for personal growth and healthier relationships. Our day-to-day decisions are often influenced by the lover archetype, sometimes without us even realizing it. From the clothes we wear to the people we choose to spend time with, the lover archetype guides our actions based on our emotional needs and desires. Let's look at how this archetype impacts some key decisions we make in our daily lives. Choosing romantic partners. The lover archetype plays a huge role in how we choose romantic partners. We are often drawn to individuals who mirror our desires for love, connection, and intimacy. However, our emotional needs can sometimes cloud our judgment, causing us to overlook red flags or choose partners who may not be emotionally healthy. The lover archetype urges us to make conscious choices when it comes to relationships, prioritizing mutual respect, understanding, and shared values over fleeting attraction or passion. How we handle conflict in relationships. The lover archetype also influences how we approach conflict in our relationships. Do we seek harmony and resolution, or do we let emotions cloud our judgment? In many ways, the lover's influence can help us navigate conflict with empathy and understanding. However, if we're not aware of our emotional triggers, the lover archetype can lead to unhealthy reactions, such as emotional outbursts or passive-aggressive behavior. The role of social media in our emotional lives. In today's world, social media has a significant impact on the lover archetype. We seek validation through likes, comments, and followers, constantly measuring our self-worth based on external approval. This can distort our sense of self-love and emotional connection as we begin to rely more on the opinions of others than our own authentic feelings. The lover archetype encourages us to seek deeper connections with those around us, rather than relying on surface-level validation from the digital world. Integrating the lover archetype for personal growth. So how can we better understand and integrate the lover archetype into our daily lives for personal growth? The key is to embrace its positive qualities while being aware of its shadow side. Here are some tips on how to integrate the lover archetype into your life. Cultivate emotional intelligence. Emotional intelligence is the ability to recognize, understand, and manage your emotions, as well as the emotions of others. By embracing the lover archetype, you can enhance your emotional intelligence, which will lead to stronger, more fulfilling relationships. This means learning to express your emotions in healthy ways and developing the capacity to empathize with others. Practice self-love. The lover archetype teaches us that we must first love ourselves before we can truly love others. Practice self-compassion, accept your flaws, and celebrate your strengths. Engage in activities that make you feel good about who you are and cultivate a positive relationship with yourself. Seek deep connections. Rather than focusing on superficial interactions, seek out deep, meaningful connections with others. Whether in your romantic relationships, friendships, or even with family, aim for emotional intimacy that goes beyond surface-level conversations. The lover archetype thrives in environments where deep connections are nurtured. Express your creativity. One of the best ways to tap into the lover archetype is through creativity. Whether it's through art, music, writing, or other forms of self-expression, creative outlets allow you to channel your emotions and connect with your deeper self. Embrace creativity as a way to explore and express your innermost desires and passions. The lover archetype plays a profound role in shaping how we navigate the world. From our relationships to our self-image, the lover influences much of our behavior, driving us to seek deeper connections, creative expression, and emotional fulfillment. By understanding this powerful archetype and its influence, we can live more intentionally, create healthier relationships, and develop a deeper understanding of ourselves. The lover archetype isn't just about romantic love. It's about embracing the fullness of life and living with passion, authenticity, and deep emotional connection. If you're ready to explore this archetype further, engage in practices that nurture your connection with yourself and others, or want guidance on how to integrate them into your life, subscribe to our channel for more insightful content. Don't forget to leave a comment below and share how the lover archetype shows up in your life. Thank you.